welcome. I will start recording right now. Okay, so I will just go very fast with you to revise what have we talked until now. We have taken some information about creating a Fusion 360 account. We learned that we have 3 planes on which we can sketch. We learned how to do primitive shapes. What are the primitive shapes? بالعربي primitive يعني شكل بدائي أو شكل أساسي. For example, like the sphere, الكرة. We learned how to do a rectangle. I mean a cube, for example, يعني شكل مكعب. We learned how to draw. We named, I think, a Tolus. It was. Let me remember. I will open. By the way, I am assuming that all of you have the books with you. 1 second. So yeah, we learned how to draw this shape. It is called the torus, yeah. And we learned how to draw a coil, or to sketch a coil and to make a 3D coil. All of these are available in the book. This is in page 71, by the way. This is chapter 2, because we are in chapter 2 in the book, in the student book, and you can see all of this information. And you can check that, check the recorded videos that I already sent to you in Al-Muqarrar. Okay? If you understand how to do primitive shapes, and if you understand how to deal with Fusion 360 to create simple sketches, you will be able to do activities 2.1.1 until 2.1.4. Now for activity 2.1.5, I already started this with you last lecture, and I showed you how to create a 3D polygon shape, okay, and how to create this tool called fillet, okay. And I showed you that, for example, if you remember, I will just I hope you can see my screen. Always try to remember that you are working on different files. Yani when you finish working, for example, on assignment or on what we call it 2.1 activity 2.1.5, specify for it a new design from over here, or you can just click the plus sign and make sure you are working under this project that you already made for this semester. Okay, so as you can see, I'm trying to make a new file. For example, if I was working on 2.1.6, I will make a new file for it, and I will save it inside of here, and I will name it 2.1.6. okay, and I will save it, and it will appear here. Okay, so I was telling you about this activity 2.1.5. If you see it also in the book, I will show you this one. It asked me to create a similar shape of this one, to create a hole and to create a 3D shape look like this. So I already showed you how to reach to this point in the previous video, and I told you that if you notice the timeline over here, the last step I have made is to create a fillet on the outer edges, and I told you that if you make a close look, you can see that there is no fillet in the inside edge. How can I create a fillet for the inside edge? There is actually 2 ways. One easy way and one, you can name it a tricky way, is to move the fillet to be before the extrude that we already made. In this case, we will make a fillet for the inside and the outside edge. Another way, if I return to the normal order, I can just go to modify, fillet again, and just simply choose the inner edges. I will click on all of them. There should be 6 edges.
Monsieur,
Yeah.
sorry, you're late. Can you explain say what you're explaining?
Okay, this is actually an explanation how to continue activity 2.1.5. In the last lecture, which is recorded, and I have sent you the link for it, I already explained to you how to create or to sketch a polygon and how to extrude it using the extrude tool. and I showed you how to make a shell inside يعني بالعربي كيف تخليه مفرغ من الداخل. Okay, using something
I know,
called
sir,
shell.
but on the school's laptop, we cannot download the video that you sent.
All of the videos or only the last one?
You remember when you gave us the video and told us to do some homeworks?
Yeah.
That type of video.
Okay, because actually I have recorded different videos and I have sent the links over المقرر. So I think this is one of them. I hope
Yeah,
all
this
of
one.
them they are not working, all of the links.
I've not tried the one above, but I tried the
But
first
this
one.
one.
Yeah.
Okay, I have told the students at the beginning that, for example, if you are working or trying to open the videos, sometimes there is a problem with it. Maybe it will open using Windows Media Player. Sometimes there is a problem. I noticed this on the MOE laptops with Windows Media Player. I believe all of you have VLC Media Player on your laptops. So if you have it, try to open all of the videos that you have using VLC Media Player. I think if you want to check, you can just type in the search area VLC and you should see the application available. So just right click on the video and open with VLC Media Player. By the end of this lecture, I will check the link by myself because I have tried once one of the file and it was working fine, but I will double check with that. Okay, so I was just telling another way how to make a fillet for the inside angles or sides. So you just maybe make it with a radius of 10, or you are free to choose maybe 15. See, it will be larger as a half a circle. If we make it 20, it will be much smoother. If you make it 0, of course, it will be very sharp. This is, by the way, you can think of it as a way of safety. You know, like if you are printing something for the kids and you don't want them to get hurt from the sharp edges, it is very beneficial. So I will make it 10. So now I have the inner edges and the outer edges soft. Now there are two ways to create holes. Let's say that I want to create a normal hole for a screwdriver, or like that is, like circular. I can do the following. I can go to create over here, create a hole. You will see a letter H. What does this mean? That you can simply click on H on your laptop, on your keyboard. First of all, you specify the edge and you click H. It will create a hole. Or just go to over here, press on a hole, and then it will ask you to select what edge you want to make the hole on. So I have chosen this side. Okay. From over here, you will see that. Okay, 1 second. Yeah. From over here, you can see the specifications of the hole. There are different hole types. It is depending on the type of the screwdriver you are using. But never mind about this now. Type. These are the dimensions of the screw or the hole that you are making. You can control either by here or by these arrows. Okay, so you can make the diameter of the hole to be, maybe I want to make it 15, or I want to make it 30. And if you wanted to cut the opposite edge, you can just simply drag it over here, or just leave it like this. And if you click OK, you will create a simple hole. Okay? There is another way, that is simply you can create a sketch. Let's make a hole that looks like a polygon over here. So I will create a sketch. I will choose this side over here, and I can draw whatever shape I want to make it as a whole. Let's draw a polygon, center polygon. From the center, I will choose this center, and I want to make it, let's make as it is 12 point whatever. And if you press tab, you can change the number of sides for the polygon. Let's make it 8 sides, for example, or make it 5, never mind. And as I told you again, if you care about this length of the side, you can simply go to sketch, dimension, click on the sides, drag it a little bit, and you can specify, maybe I want this side to be 15, and all of the other sides will change their dimensions to 15. I can skip this one by clicking ESC, and then I can do just finish sketch. If I go to the home view, if this sketch doesn't show, sometimes for some reason it will disappear after you finish sketch. What is wrong with this? Nothing. Actually, sometimes it will assume that you want to hide all the sketches, as you can see here in the browser. So, if you want to show the sketches, you will press on this eye over here. If you want to know all of the sketches, you will see that I can see sketch 2, which is this one, or not. I can hide it. I can hide the normal sketch that is actually the polygon, if you remember. And I can hide it, show it or hide it. I will hide it usually, the polygon that I draw at the beginning, because I don't care about it. But now this shape I care about, because I want to make a hole from it. How to do so? I can simply go to create, extrude. Then it will ask me to select the profile. My profile in this case, I want to choose this one. If I drag my shape to here, I am creating a new shape. I can simply change the operation to join or a new body. If I make it a new body, then it will create for me two bodies over here. I can see that I have two separate bodies. But if I make it join, it will assume that all of this is a one body. What if I want to make a hole? I can simply go to the other direction and simply change the operation to cut. And in this case, I am cutting whatever behind this surface. If I make it up to here, I will cut both sides. If I want only to cut this one, I can just move a little bit, like a small distance, and click OK, and I will have a hole that looks like a pentagon. See? In this case, you will be able to solve 2.1.5. Okay? And after you finish, don't forget to save every time. Don't forget to save your work. User save, press OK. And in the data panel, you can see that your file is being saved. Don't close it until it is finishing. It has finished saving. Now it has finished it. Okay. Later on in the book, okay, we have finished all of this. We have seen how to use the fillet tool and the chamfer tool, and we have seen how to create cuts and holes with different types. Okay, yeah, the last step before we finish, I will show you how to change the color or the material. Maybe you are designing something and you want it to look like a metal, or you want it to look like maybe a glowing yellow plastic. So you can select the edge that you want, or simply just right click, undo, cancel, right click on the edge that you want to change the color, right click on it, and you will see that there is appearance over here. appearance بالعربي يعني مظهر. So if you click on appearance, you will see this sketch palette showing. You can choose from over here. You can see that I want it to look like a liquid, like a metal, like a mirror, like a plastic. Okay, if I press on plastic, for example, you will see that we have different kinds of plastic. ABS, white, maybe this is called opaque. Okay, for example, I want it to be glossy and with the color green. So simply just drag this color over here, and you will see that the color has changed, and it should look like a plastic glossy thing. If I go to metal, for example, or let me close it first, and I want to change maybe the color of this side, I will just right click on it, appearance. I want a metal, bronze, chrome. See, we have different options. Let's choose maybe aluminium. Okay, this looks nice, a blue aluminium. So I will simply drag it over here, and that's it. If I close, I can note the change in the color. This will benefit you if you want to save it as an image. Okay, so don't forget now, if you want to submit this assignment, there are two things that you need to do. The first thing is to open the snipping tool and take a screenshot. Okay, wait for the snipping tool to open. Take a screenshot with your final design. Save the image in somewhere that you know. Okay, and then you have to share the link. Okay, if you want to share, I told you there are two ways: either to right click on your assignment over here. Of course, after you save it, you have to save it final save, and then wait for it to finish saving, right click. Or sometimes I notice maybe in this new version, if you share the public link, I have realized that maybe it will not allow you to share. So, or maybe this, if this one doesn't cooperate with you, it should, make this as a مثل علامة صح, and then copy the link. If it doesn't work with you, maybe just wait for it. If you tried to copy the link from here, if it doesn't work, simply go to this symbol over here. It will take you to your account on a website. Okay, wait a little bit. Go to the designs that is owned by you. Look for your project. We are with 11A. This is where I'm saving my projects, and this is my activity that I will just right click on it and click share and copy this link. If I copy it, and then you can send it to me. Now if you send it to me, I will open it. I will make sure that this is your design. I will open it using a browser, and it should show me the design that you have made. It will show here the name of your design. It will show up as you can see over here in the website. Okay, this is another way to take a screenshot, or to send a link, because usually it will ask you if you open, for example, activity, as I told you before, activity 2.1.5, which is in this file. Okay, so it will ask you, this is 2.1.5, it will ask you to submit a screenshot and to insert over here the link. So you should enable editing and go over here and just paste, and it will show up. Okay, Um, don't worry, I think if we make this one like just press enter, you can save up space over here. Okay, or just simply drag it maybe. But the most important thing for me, to be honest, is the picture itself, that you have taken a screenshot of it. Okay.
It's better and easier.
Yeah, the screenshot, I think I would prefer it. Okay, so later on in the book, there are some information that I want for you to know for now, just to be prepared for future quizzes. This is what is covered from page 84 until the end of this file, I think, which is page 100. Yeah, page 100 is about sketching in general. Okay, what I want you to know, let me go back over here. What I want you to know, I will take notes of it, and I want you to remember this, that there is something called orthographic projections. بالعربي يعني إسقاط عمودي. Orthographic projections. This is very important for you to know. And I want you to know that for orthographic projections هشرح لكم إياها بالعربي على السريع. مثل ما شايفين بهالصورة، أحيانا في عندك إسقاطات عمودية. هذه الإسقاطات العمودية راح تساعدك إنك تعرف كيف شكل النهائي تبع البرودكت تبعك. أوكي؟
فرونت يقول لك يعني فرونت وباك واشياء.
بالضبط بالضبط. والملاحظ انه الاليفيشنز او البروجكشنز هذه هي عبارة عن اشكال 2D. هذه الاشكال ال 2D بتساعدك على انك تعرف تتحول لشكل ال 3D. اذا شايفين هون التعريف، انا خبرتكم قبل عن فرجيتكم صورة كيف انه فيكم تشوفوا الاسقاطات. طيب هون بس عم بيقول لك بالكتاب let's now look at how the 2D views، هذه أشكال 2D views of an orthographic projection are made up from a 3D project. يعني باختصار هي عبارة عن تحويل ما بين إنك إذا عندك 2D shape you can convert it to 3D shape، وبالعكس إذا عندك 3D shape you can go and make elevations out of it. أوكي؟
صف قدام بعدين بنصمم السيارة نحن.
ترى بإمكانكم، بس
صعبة
راح
كيف يعني
نصمم
تسوي
سيارة بشكل أبسط، يعني simpler than this. أنا قبل هيك وريتكم مثال على ال projections. I think I opened it earlier. Yeah, this one. Over here I have a 3D shape. طيب وقلنا هي ال elevation هي إسقاطات عمودية على جهات معينة. مثلا I want you to imagine what will the shape look like if I look to it from this side over here، من الأمام, from the front. If I press the front over here it will look like this. This is a 2D shape. Okay. طيب what it will look like if I look to it from the top, it will look like this. مستطيل عادي جدا وبينه تقسيمات. هذه التقسيمات بتدل على أطوال الدايمنشنز تبعت المربعات. إذا طلعت عليه من هذا الجنب it will look like this, a normal simple rectangle. وإذا طلعت عليه من الطرف الثاني بس اللي حيختلف إنه الألوان، لأنه أنا بطلع على هون بيقول لي إنه أنت من أي جهة بتطلع على الشكل. أوكي. Okay. We were here. As you can see, this is my projection plane. وهون هذه هي زاوية النظر. This is the angle of your view. For example, when you look at the shape from this angle, it will look like a projection, like this 2D shape. Okay. What I want you to know that we have something called a viewing direction. The viewing direction يعني from which angle you are looking at the 3D shape. We have the object. This is my object. And we have the plane. The plane يعني بالعربي هو الشكل اللي بنرسم عليه شكل 2D. I will project my 2D shape on this plane. see over here, these are the three types of elevations اللي هي الإسقاطات that I have. So as elevations أو إسقاطات I have something called front elevation, إسقاط من الأمام from this angle A, which is this one. يعني my shape, if I look to my shape from over here, it will look like this shape. شايفين عملت عليه إسقاط عمودي. Okay? Now, if I look to my shape from angle B, we call this as end elevation, or we call it another name, side, from side elevation. And if I look to it from angle C, which is from above, it will be called plan elevation, or plan, or we call it top elevation. Okay, I hope you see the يعني what do I mean by elevation. As I told you before, if I look to this shape from top, it will look like a normal 2D shape. The same applies in the book in this shape. If I look to it from angle C, I will only care about this side over here and this side. So I will just simply draw them like this. You get the point?
Yeah.
I hope that it's clear. It is very simple when you like look to it as an image rather than explaining. Over here, this is just telling you, if you remember my elevations over here, I am unfolding the elevations. يعني أنا جبت هذا السايد وهذا السايد وهذا السايد، بس يعني وديتهم على جنب بهذا الشكل علشان أقدر أرسم الإليفيشنز على ورقة خارجية. هلا أنا بإمكاني أجيب، إذا عندي هذا الشكل بإمكاني أجيب أي ورقة عادية a normal piece of paper and draw the elevations on it as you can see over here. So we have two end elevations. ليش في عنا two end elevations؟ لأنه I have one end over here اللي هي one side and I have another side. Okay, so this is how it will look like. I will send you a video. These are bunch of videos, YouTube videos that are done on the book. I will download them for you and I will send it over al-Muqarrar also. This is, for example, how to draw orthographic views. This video will show you how to draw the orthographic views for an activity in the book. Okay, for example, if I go back again to the book or to the activities, let's see activity 2.1.6, for example. What does it ask me to do? If I open it from over here, this is actually on your book. This is the workbook, by the way, guys. It asked me to create the 2D shape shown below. I want to draw this shape and simply use the extrude tool to make it to make it 3D. And then you can apply the colors. I showed you how to apply the colors. Save the model, name your model as it asked you, and do it on CAD. So I think it should be very easy. I have done already a file over here that I name it 2.1.6, so you can close this one and open this design. Let's see how can I do this activity. I want to draw this shape. I know that the length from here to here is 70, from here to here is 30, from here to here it's 30, this is 60, this is 100, and this is 30. So I can do it simply by sketching lines. So let's first create a sketch. I will decide to maybe draw over here. It doesn't matter, but I will draw on this plane. So, for example, I will draw first. This is my line. I will draw the first line, which is, I will make it 100. Click enter, and it asks me, yeah, this line is 30. So I will start from this point and draw to above 30, which is with 90 degrees. Click enter. Okay, yeah. Again, I will draw a line with angle of 0, and it asks me to be 70. So I will click enter, and it asks me to draw another line, right? That is 30. Click enter, another line, which should be 30 up to here, and click enter. Sorry, yeah, or ESC by the way. Another line from here to here, and either press ESC or enter. So I have already drawn this one. طيب. How do I know to which distance I should extrude it? It showed me here, sorry, in the workbook, that I want the depth, هذا العمق, to be 40 millimeters. So simply I will go to my design, I will go to create, extrude, choose this shape, maybe make it up to here. See, this minus over here, it refers to the direction, either here or here, it doesn't matter. So either if I make it minus 40, it will go back to here, to the back, or if I make it 40, it will be like this, it doesn't matter. And how do I change the colors? Maybe it asks me it wants this color to be purple. I will simply press on the shape or the side that I want to change the color, right click, appearance, and choose maybe I want it to look like a steel, for example, or let's go back, maybe copper, نحاس. Choose whatever color that you want. Let's choose metal, I think, aluminium. Choose the same color, just drag it over here, and you will have the color for this design, for this side. You can repeat this to the other sides as well, and at last you should save your work. And if you want to submit, again I told you to take a screenshot and submit it over here. Unfortunately I don't have enough time to finish the rest with you guys. Here it will just explain to you. I will send you the video of how to draw the elevations for some examples of 3D shapes. As you can see, it will specify for you the angles, and all that you need to do is to draw what does the shape look like from a specific angle. It should be obvious that from A, if I look to it from A, so I should care about this square over here, this one, this one, this one, and this one, and I will draw them as a 2D shape.
Mr.
Yeah,
Can you clarify one single thing?
sure.
At the sketch that they draw, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cubes up there. How did they
Here.
like colors like in a cube like shapes?
What cube you mean? This one?
Yeah, like how did they separate the colors in a cube shapes?
Okay. Yeah, if you want to make it on Fusion, let's say that I want to, let me go back. I will just, for now, let's assume that I don't have any color over here. But I want to create a cube over here, right? This is what you mean, maybe, and a cube over here, and I want to make this of different colors. So there is a simple trick I can do, is to create a sketch over here. Okay, so I can draw a line from this point to this point and click enter. Draw another line from this point to this point and click enter. If you finish sketch and go to the home view, you will be able to select each side alone. So now if I right click on it, I should be able actually to I don't know why it doesn't show. It should be shown actually. I think there is another way, or simply you can, let's say that I want to create another cube. Yeah, I think that this would be better. Forget about this one, sorry for that. Let's say that I want to make a cube like this one again over here. So I can sketch, for example, on this side, sketch a line, maybe on this point over here. Press enter. Let's see, I can choose it. Yeah, if I finish sketch and I choose this surface and I extrude it, maybe up to here, maybe, or here. Let's make it up to here. And I prefer first of all to make it as a new body to be able to control it alone. I can change this appearance over here. I can change sorry, 1 second. I can change this appearance over here. So the point is by creating different bodies. Now I have this one as a whole body and I have this one as a separate body. If I go to bodies, see, I will have this one as a whole body and I have this one as a separate body. So if in Fusion, if you want to color them separately, the point is to create different bodies, to create different cubes and connect them.
Yeah.
Okay, but in the workbook, it didn't ask you to do so. It did actually only tell you to create or color the faces only, which is easy. After that, it asks you to create, as you can see over here, to modify the shape. Let me remove this one. Actually, I will go back to remove this line also. Yeah, in order to do as it showed you in the next exercise, to create a hole with a diameter of 20 millimeter and to create a fillet actually over here with 15 millimeter, all you need to do, let's create first of all a hole. Create a hole, you specify the surface, select it and make it the diameter from here to here, make it 20. He said I then can, if I go to the front angle, I can move it around. I can take it to the end like this, or simply to the whatever direction or dimension I want. I want to cut it all maybe, so it will look like this. In order to make a fillet, I simply go to modify, fillet, choose this edge, and he asked me to be with a diameter of 15. So if I go to 15, that's it. I have done what he asked for over here. Okay, I will discuss with you the next assignments, these which you can do on your workbook later on. Later on I will tell you, I think I care about this one, to be honest. I care about 2.2.12 and 0.10. I think they are the most important, but the rest you can do them as if you want. The rest of the assignments, it will explain to you the other type of drawing, which is called pictorial drawing. Pictorial drawing, you will care about 3 types of them. We have oblique, perspective, and isometric. They are also very simple once you know the idea. I will download these videos, which will show you, all of them will show you how to draw and to solve the assignments, the activities that are in your book. Okay, if any of the assignments ask you to draw something in your book, you know what to do. You can draw on your book or in extra paper, take a photo of your drawing and just attach it over here. Bring put the image on your computer and upload it from your computer if you take a photo of your drawing on the workbook.